Hey everybody, long time no see. I don't know if you noticed, but I chopped off all my hair. Yes, and I actually did it all by myself. Did it to myself after telling my daughter not to cut her own hair. So, anyway, welcome back. I am here to do the 6/6 portal read for tomorrow. Or today, depending on when you see it, when I upload it. Probably going to upload it today. I usually like to do that right away, especially because you never know if the internet and YouTube is going to allow it to go through or not. So, better to upload it when it's done. Or get deleted from your phone. All those things have happened. Alright, so we have the 6/6 portal tomorrow. And Spirit, what is it that we need to know about the 6/6 portal for tomorrow? Okay. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So, I feel like there's some kind of communication that's going to close things out or give you some kind of answers or closure, okay? Something, you know, that you can expect, all right? Yeah. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. This may be important as Jupiter moves into Cancer on the 9th of June, so just in a couple days from now. Okay, and you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. I'll put these here for now. Okay, I'm gonna get this deck. Is there anything in here that might be helpful to us? Okay, vampire. Anything else? Gossip, hedonist. Anything else from this deck? No. Okay. All right. I don't use the Kipper all that often, but I am feeling that maybe this could help with some clarification for us right now. So, tell me about this. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Okay, main female. All right. So it's like saying you are worthy of being the center of attention. Okay. And with this vampire, gossip, hedonist, I feel like someone didn't want you to be the center of attention. Okay. Someone wanted to steal your shine, talk bad about you, and overindulge on your energy. Use your energy to help them, you know, further their own personal agenda, okay, and talk bad about you, possibly in order to do it. It's like the worse they made you look, the better they felt, or the better they did, right? Like the more they put you down, the more they were raised up, okay? Sudden wealth, okay? Occupation. So those are a little contradictory there. Sudden wealth and occupation. Sudden wealth is like hitting the jackpot, right? Okay, thief. Yeah. Okay, so sudden wealth, right? You may have some sudden wealth coming towards you, or had some sudden wealth coming towards you. This vampire found out about it, didn't want you to have it, made it their job to make sure that it didn't make its way to you, to try to steal it from you, to make sure that you didn't get it, okay? Pathway. They wanted to, I'm seeing this as the path that God intended for you, right? This was supposed to be a gift to help you on your journey from God, right? So this person thought that they could interfere with God's plan for you, and then I'm sure that never really works out well. So let's do the love and money deck. Okay. Again, we have gossip. Okay. So yeah, just confirmation. Okay, we have Gemini too. All right. So that could be the gossip. All right. Maybe all this gossip is finally coming to an end. Okay, reaching out first. Okay, so then now this person has talked so much shit about you behind your back. It feels like now they want to talk to you face to face, right? Now they actually want to confront you like they should have done all along, instead of being a little bitch baby. All right, what else for this 6/6 portal do we need to know? Affluence, right? Okay, this person did all of this. They wanted to steal your money. They wanted to hold you down, suck the life out of you, okay? All for, you know, their own personal gain, to look better than you. They wanted to seem like they were better than you. And in order to do that, they had to talk shit about you to other people, drain you of your energy, make you look, you know, unworthy and poor, and steal your sunshine, okay? Right? All for, you know, affluence. They wanted influence. They wanted power. They wanted status, okay? Transformation, guides, and soulmate. Why is soulmate here? 6 of Cups. Oh, children. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Jesus. These people didn't want to just take your money. They wanted to take your children, because your children are an extension of you, and they wanted to suck the life out of your children like they have you. They wanted to withhold your children from you. They wanted to hoard the energy of your children. And this is, you know, the Hierophant. So this could be a head of household type situation, a head of patriarchy, matriarchy, head of the family, okay? This could also be government, okay? This could also be the church. It could be all of the above. It could be a father. It could be, you know, some kind of masculine energy. Right? And your spirit guides are helping you to transform this situation, because your children are your soulmates. You were destined to have these children. Okay, your children are your destiny. And that's another reason why they wanted to take them from you, because it's part of your path. Okay? And the more they take you off your path, it's like they're, you know, they're demonic, right? Okay, so like the higher ranked they became in the demonic realm, the more that they took you off of your divine path, the more standing they gained in a demonic community. Okay. Okay, so why is this important now for the 6/6 portal? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you could be being freed from this. All right, or maybe you're getting that financial sudden wealth that they have been trying to steal from you. What is full moon in Gemini? Yes, okay, 5 of Swords. They talk shit about you to try to bully you, abuse you, hurt you, put you down. They didn't want you to be able to get back up. Tell me full moon in Cancer. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, like I said, it's reaching a resolution. Something is coming to a close, to an end. It's been happening for a very long time. They have put a lot of time, money, effort into trying to stop you, block you. But they can't, right? Because Spirit is stepping in to help you. Divine intervention, okay? Justice is here. 6/6, okay? 6 is balance, right? Balancing the scales. 6 of Pentacles. Libra. Right. And it's like time's up, okay? They're not going to be allowed to do this anymore, okay? Time is up. They've been doing it for too long. Spirit is stepping in and bringing justice to this situation. So it's like, not only are you going to, can they not do this to you anymore because it wasn't fair what they were doing, but in order to make things fair, you get to be compensated, because that's the only way to make it fair for everything that they have done to you for so long. All right, 8 of Cups. They're very disappointed, okay, that you have escaped. You are getting away. I think part of what was happening here was that they were projecting onto you all of this gossip. You know, it wasn't just to hurt your reputation. It was actually projections. They were doing black magic, whether they knew it or not, to try to get you to become these things that they said that you were. They wanted you to actually end up, you know, like if they said you were sleeping around, then they were putting magic, black magic out there to try to get you to actually sleep around. If they said that you were, you know, doing drugs, then you don't do drugs, or maybe you don't do drugs anymore. Well, they were trying to get you to a point where you were going to be getting hooked on drugs, because they wanted to be able to call you bad person, justify what they said about you, take everything from you, including your children. And that has not happened, because you know, you maintained balance within yourself for a very long time, just by being your true and honest self, and not allowing whatever it was they said to affect you, by knowing who you were and walking in your truth. And so, you know, it's like, enough is enough. I'm getting the you are good enough. Enough is enough. Tell me about full moon in Virgo. So I feel like balance is finally being brought to this situation through this portal. Okay, High Priestess. All right, this is part of why they couldn't stop or block you, because it's like this is your divine path. You were sent here to do this. You have hidden knowledge, magical abilities. You're high ranking in the spiritual realm. You have a divine purpose of the highest order, and that has to do with your children. Okay. or these children. They may not be your children, but these children are connected to you in some way. It could be, maybe you are meant to be a great foster parent or something, you know what I mean? Okay, the Emperor and the High Priestess. You are some kind of authority figure in the spiritual realm. Like I said, you're high ranking in the spiritual realm. 5 of Cups. This was always going to end badly for them. This was always going to end badly for them. Okay? They were always going to end up sad and disappointed because they can't take you down. Judgment. And we already had justice. So judgment and justice. There's a reconciling here, as well as a balancing out, right? A dishing out of karma and dharma, rewards and punishments, judgment, a reckoning, forgiveness, mercy, a new phase, Pluto, absolution, awakening. I feel like God let them do this because in the process of doing this, it was going to awaken them. And that's something that needed to happen at this point in time for them to realize that they are powerless, okay? They may have felt powerful because they could say a few words about you and change people's opinions of you and ruin your life with just a few words, okay? But God is showing them who the truly, powerful people in this situation are. And it is those who withstand and overcome, petty individuals, jealous, envious, petty individuals who have no power of their own and have to siphon it from those who are actually powerful. And the 8 of Cups, sometimes your power comes from walking away or kicks in when you walk away. So if you have the opportunity, now is the time to get the fuck out, okay? Okay, because this is how, this is when judgment will come. This is when justice will be delivered, when you are out of the way. Because they also have used you as a shield. They have kept you around just like your children, right? Maybe this is a parent to you. You could be their child, okay, as well. So they have kept you, used you as a shield from their own karma and justice. And once you are no longer in the picture, once you have cut this person off, once you have walked away, once you have escaped, once you no longer have anything to do with this person and have called judgment, asked God to bring judgment down on this person or these people, and then you leave, that is when it will happen. Because it's not going to happen while you're there. Because one, being there is almost like condoning it. It's saying, well, okay, I'm still okay with this. So you have to walk away. It's telling the universe through your actions, not just your words, that you want no part of these people anymore. How they behave, that you don't want to have to take on any of their karma anymore. All right. What is that? 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is a community of people, okay, that celebrated your downfall, that took pleasure in your pain, basically. And also, triangulation, I feel. They couldn't defeat you, one-on-one, so they had to come at you in groups, okay? Yeah. 10 of Cups and 10 of Swords. This is the end. It is the end of this family, okay? So these people are most likely related to you. Could be siblings, could be parents, could be children, whatever. But I'm going to say these people were family to you, okay? It's like saying, there we go. You're dead to me now, okay? You're dead to me now. That is the feeling that I'm getting here, and that's how it needs to be. You have to cut these people off. You have to You know, basically, I'm not saying actually hurt anyone, but, you know, you have to, as far as you're concerned, you know, like these people don't exist to you anymore kind of thing. All right. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, Ace of Wands. You have to take action. Like I said, it's like words are not enough. You have to show the universe through your actions, okay, that you do not condone this. You don't want any part in this. You have cut these people and this lifestyle off completely, and then you get your new beginning when you do that. Anything else? Yep, Ace of Cups. It's like you are truly divine. You are loving, kind, empathetic. You are all the things that these people are not. You're too good for them. You're too good for them. And you deserve to have the same in return, right? So that's what you're going to get. All right? That's part of your new beginning, is to be able to have new people come into your life that are truly loving and kind and caring and empathetic like you. I don't want to get into that right now. Anything else? Judgment again. So, it's, I did individual zodiac sign readings recently, and this is kind of the feeling that I'm getting with this here, is that, I can't remember if it was Gemini or Pisces, but, it's all about, it's like God, okay? It's like you calling judgment and allowing God to judge these people who judged you. All right? Because God says, judge lest not ye be judged. All right? These people judged you, and they decided that they were the judge, jury, and executioner in your life. And so they not only judged you, but they took action to try to bring the hammer down, and they had no right to do that. They had no right. So now is the time to call judgment. Judgment is upon them. Like I said, as soon as you take the action necessary to make this happen, it will happen. And they are being judged for having judged you. God is judging these people for their judgmental behavior. Okay. We have the Empress. Okay, so there may be an earth sign involved here. Also Venus. I don't know why that's important right now. Venus is important right now. Venus is entering something. Also, I don't know, Venus is the sixth planet. So this is something about Venus. 6 Venus. Ushering in. I'm getting ushering in of the mother, the matriarch, the divine feminine. This is something to do with divine feminine. It's like the return of the true divine feminine, okay? Yeah. Justice, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like, they may have, like I said, they may have called you a whore or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Promiscuous, whatever, okay? Right? A hoe bag. But the truth, all right, is breaking through, and justice is being served, because that is not who you are. Like I said, they tried to project that onto you. They tried to make it seem as though you were something you were not, and they tried to do black magic to actually make you become that person that they said that you were. And the truth has been revealed about who you are and who you are not, and justice is being served in this situation. We have had justice and judgment both come out twice. Anything else? Because this is who you are. You are divine feminine. You're a divine feminine high priestess, so they could suck it. Okay? Anything else? Anything else? The Star. This is the age of Aquarius, baby. And in order for people to heal, justice must be served. All right? So this is the beginning of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Where we go from here, who knows? But this is where we start. Justice and judgment is where we begin our healing journey. Okay? I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time, and that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe. Bye.